Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm RigorStyx and today I'm going to be watching videos about ADHD. For those of you who don't know what ADHD is, it stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. And essentially for a majority of people who have ADHD, it usually means that they have difficulty concentrating, they get bored very easily on tasks they're not interested in, they find it very difficult to sit still for long periods of time. It can also lead to them being forgetful. I might have already mentioned that. Either way, I have ADHD and I thought it'd be really funny to watch some TikTok videos about people explaining ADHD and seeing what kind of things other people experience and maybe talking a little bit about how I compare to their forms of ADHD. So without further ado, let's get started. Randomly zoned out. Yep. Very indecisive. Yes. Oh, I love the artwork in the background. Forgetting why you walked into a room every time. I've had it before where there are things that like come into my head and I'm like, oh, I need to go and quickly do that. I'll walk into the room and it's gone. But the thought doesn't actually come back to me until my partner might turn around to me and say, did you remember to put the dishwasher on today? We're like, shit, I knew there was something that I meant to do. It's really annoying.
Honey, I am just too tired to clean up dinner. It's okay, honey. We'll just leave it till tomorrow. Honey, what are you doing? My brain found the energy to strip the wallpaper I left half done 6 years ago.
Accurate. That is so accurate. I do this all the time. Like, I haven't got the energy to do one task, but then you've got the energy to do another task. Super accurate.
No person with ADHD has all 5 things. Level impossible. If you put all fingers down, I don't believe you.
Okay.
Ready? Let's go. Good hydration. This is your reminder to drink water. Less than 1,000 unread emails. Come on, show me your email inbox. These are mine. The motivation to cook themselves a proper meal today. A clean desk. Last but not least, which I feel like will probably knock out most of you, just ADHD. No OCD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, autism, just ADHD. Let me know how many fingers you got, or are you the stereotype like me?
Yeah, no, I am all of those things. All I have drunk is this much because I refilled it last night before I went to bed. Didn't drink any of it before bed, even though I filled it up with the intention of drinking it before I went to bed. Not all of it, just some of it. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon and this is how much I have had to drink. Less than 1,000 unread emails. Yeah, so here's an image. This is what my inbox looks like right now. A clean desk. Don't get me started on that one. Don't get me started. I am a stereotype. And I own it.
Things everybody hates, but people with ADHD really hate. Part 6.
Oh. No. I don't know if it's an ADHD thing because I know that people have it. It's something like Mesophobia. James will come in and he'll come chat to me while I'm doing something on the computer, and he might like be eating a packet of crisps or like eating a wrap. Even if he's just sat next to me on the sofa, sometimes we have to have the TV on because if the TV is not on, all I can focus on is the sound of him chewing, and it honestly makes me want to drop kick him out a window. I can't. I hate it so much.
Oh fuck, what did I order?
Vending machines can be one of the hardest decisions because you stand in front of it for like a minute trying to decide what you want because there's like 5 different things that you're like, oh, do I want something sweet? Do I want something salty? Do I want something savory? Do I want chocolate, or do I want sweets, or do I want crisps? Like there's all these different things that you have to consider. And when you finally decided on something and typed it in, and then you look back at all the items that you've already considered, you can't remember which one you settled on, so you have to wait until it comes out of the machine and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. And then like you wish you picked something else sometimes. Yes. I have to stop it. I have to stop it because I could sit here all day.
Babe, come on, we were meant to leave 20 minutes ago.
Sorry, babe, I got out of the shower and then just sat in a towel staring at the wall for 20 minutes instead of getting ready.
Babe, did you remember to phone the bank and reorder your lost card today?
I'd rather never have a card again than have to make that call, so don't worry about it. I'll be saving money.
Yeah.
Babe, you had one job today to unload the dishwasher. How comes you didn't do it?
I've actually just been sat here with my brain screaming at me that I'm stupid and lazy for not doing it and then just scrolling my phone instead.
You do love that hat, babes, didn't you? You've been wearing that for like a week.
Don't wash your hair.
Oh, thanks. It's actually because I haven't showered for a week and my hair is utterly rank.
Yes!
Vindication!
Yes, 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 yes. The wearing a hat thing. So I always have my hair tied up for that exact reason. If you look at my ponytail, like up the top, it's like ever so slightly creeping. Oh gosh, I really need to wash it. But at the same time, am I going to? No, because there are a billion things in this world I would rather do than stand in the shower and wash. Sounds really gross, but it's the way I is.
Let's talk symptoms of ADHD in women.
Ooh.
Women with ADHD tend to have lower self-esteem.
Yes.
They're more likely to be daydreamers.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to fidget in their chair a lot.
Yes.
They might deal with odd eating habits or binge eating.
Occasionally.
They're more likely to be labeled as moody or too sensitive. They tend to have difficulty with time management and organization.
Yes.
They tend to be more sensitive to rejection and criticism. And they're more likely to be anxious and have a serious case of imposter syndrome.
So a lot of this is very accurate. Definitely agree to it. When it comes to emotions, I'm slightly different because I repress my emotions due to reasons. But in terms of like what she's saying about like low self-esteem and being anxious and imposter syndrome, I definitely get that. Like I constantly get into that mindset of what am I doing? Why am I doing this? This is why I don't push out videos as often as I would like to, because I keep thinking to myself like, who am I trying to be? Like, where do I get the audacity to think that people are going to be interested in any content that I put out? It's even down to things like I will pass someone in the street and they'll say something and it's not going to be about me, but it's definitely about me. Like I'm telling myself it's definitely about me. They're definitely criticizing me. They've got an opinion of me. And then for the next like half an hour, I will self-doubt everything about myself, why they are talking about me, what they are thinking about me, why people think this way about me. And then I start thinking about other people that are going to be thinking about me that way. And then I start thinking like, why don't I call my grandparents more? Why don't I talk to my parents more? Why don't I spend more time with my nephews? Like all of these thoughts suddenly come in just from one person making a comment. It sounds really silly, but eventually I forget why I was upset and I get on with my day. I just have to wait until I forget.
2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Literally, this is me. I will walk down a pavement. I won't step on the cracks. I will maneuver between each paving slab, and I'll usually count my steps. Does anyone else do the game when you're going over a bridge and there are cars passing underneath the bridge, and you play the game of trying to avoid getting hit by the car? I have done that since I was a child, and I still do it to this day. Ah, yeah. Yes. Oh, the power hour. I work in 2 different shifts, so I'll either work 8 till 4 or 9 till 5, and it switches weekly. If it's before 10 a.m., nope, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't give me work to do. Don't assign me things. I will find things to do. Everything will be fine. And then 10 o'clock rocks around, and that's when, and I'm not joking because one of my trainers does this at work. She'll contact me after 10. She won't contact me before because she knows anything before 10 o'clock. She'll tell me and it will literally go in one ear and out the other. But the power hour, 100%.
Things people with ADHD do despite knowing better. Part 9. I'll put you away later.
That is so accurate. That goes down to like how my desk is so messy. Like I put new posters up behind me and the blue tack is here. It's still sat on my desk and it should have been back in the drawer because we have a specific drawer for that. I saw my best friend not long ago. I still have a recipe book of hers that I meant to give to her, but I forgot to pick it up on my way out. So I put it there so that I wouldn't forget, and then I forgot. So yeah, that's me. That's me.
Caught the ADHD bug. It's not like the flu, Jimothy, but why do you say that? Because this guy on TikTok is relatable. Jimothy, are you self-diagnosing off of a mediocre TikToker? He said that he gets hyperfixated, and I get hyperfixated. Jimothy, hyperfixations also affect other neurodivergencies like ASD and OCD. So he's lying to me. No, Jimothy, he's just pointing out an associated feature of ADHD.
Yeah, so absolutely. I resonate with this because so many people try to associate with what I'm trying to explain. Walk into a room, you forget what you were doing. Everybody does that. ADHD or not, everybody does that. There is a strong difference between walking into a room, forgetting what you were doing, walking out of the room, retracing your steps, eventually remembering what it was you were going to do. And then there's walking into a room, the thought is completely gone from your brain. And then either something else gauges your attention and you end up doing that and completely forgetting about what it was, or getting so frustrated that you can't remember what it was that you end up going into a slump because you're irritated at yourself because you can't function like a normal human being. It's different, okay? It is different. I need so much alone time. It's ridiculous. I love having time to myself. I need it. I need it so badly. Like that social battery that everybody has, mine goes so quickly. Also, when it comes to cleaning, I am not a clean person whatsoever, but if I start like cleaning the kitchen, I will be pulling things off the side, pulling out the microwave, cleaning around it, taking the toaster and like shaking out all the crumbs. I really hyperfixate when I clean. I think it's probably why I don't do it that often, because every time I end up cleaning, it becomes such a chore for me. It's so infuriating. That reminds me, I need to fill the laundry basket because James asked me to. I need to remember to do that. If you are editing this and you haven't done it, go do it. Okay, let's watch another.
Alright, so I'm going to study now, and there's my jumper. Sweet, so I got my 4th coffee, and well, I can't work with a coffee. Okay, finally got my drink bottle. Wait, that doesn't...
Does everyone in the UK's family have this table set, or at least had this table set once upon a time if they had a garden? Like this glass table with like the meshy chairs. I honestly don't think I've ever stepped into a British household garden where they didn't either have this as their garden table, or they had this shoved behind the shed, or like offside growing mold where they just never got round to taking it to the dump or selling it. With this video, this is totally accurate. Like, you've got 1,000,001 things going through your head at the same time. Like right now I'm talking to you guys and I'm also listening to my earring, because where I've got the headphone against my ear, all I can hear is this like it's really irritating, but I'm trying very hard to focus on it. But also I keep looking over to the comments, double checking to make sure that my microphone is still working. I keep forgetting to hit record. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, him having like multiple thoughts going on. Yeah, absolutely. There's all these thoughts, all these things going on at the same time. Yeah, I resonate with that.
No. I said no. Why not? I don't want to. But I've got a gun. I don't care. Doesn't make any sense. Too bad.
This is so true. This is so true. So like going back to like the not showering thing, if I tell James that I'm gonna have a shower that evening and then he tells me at like 9 o'clock, he's just like, you're gonna have a shower, you've got to make sure you get in the shower, go in the shower. My response will always be, well, I don't want to now. Okay, so that is going to do it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope maybe you might have actually learned a little bit more about ADHD. If you think that you might have ADHD, or if you think you might be on the spectrum in some sort of a way, do seek medical help. You can always speak to your doctor about it. If you liked the video, then please make sure to hit the like button, as that tells me that what I'm doing is great and you want me to continue doing it. If you've got any ideas for future videos that you'd like to see me reacting to, then be sure to pop them down in the comment section, or you are welcome to join our Discord. There will be a link to that down below as well. Thank you so much for joining today. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I hope to see you real soon. Okay, bye!